Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Morning all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
Visible, sir.
And thank you. So in yesterday we had some introductory demo session, right? Why Python, introduction to this Python, right? So just I'll take 5 minutes what I discussed in the last session. So why Python? Who can learn Python? How it was built? Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today? Python comparison with other programming. Why Python is suddenly super popular. So starting with why Python, it's a general purpose programming, right? General purpose programming means a language which is suitable for developing any kind of application. Such a language we call it as general purpose programming. So it has got multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programmings? All the features we see here in Python. High level language. So Python is a high level language. It's easily understandable, portable, and machine independent. It can run on all the hardware in all the operating system. Interpreted language. Python is a interpreted line by line execution, which makes debugging easy. User friendly programming or programmer friendly programming, which provides simple syntaxes. User friendly programming or programmer friendly programming, which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements. User-friendly or programmer-friendly programming, which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements. Right? Just check with this. Before Python, there are some programming languages like Pascal, Fortran, and COBOL. These are purpose-based languages. They are used for a specific purpose, particular purpose, purpose-based, not for all the purposes. But a language which is suitable for developing any kind of application, such a language we call it as general purpose. So Python is such a kind where any kind of applications we can develop today by using Python. So there are two types of languages, low level language and high level language. Low level like assembly level or machine level. They are not human understandable. They are not portable. They are machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. But high level language like Python is human understandable, it's portable, and machine independent. It can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Python has procedural oriented programming features. It has got object oriented programming features. Python has procedural oriented programming, has got object oriented programming features, scripting and modular programming features. Python has procedural oriented program. Okay. Procedural-oriented programming features like C language. It has got object-oriented programming features like C++, Java. It has got scripting features like shell script. Modular programming features like Modular 3. So Python is one of the best scripting language with vast varieties of libraries for this writing automation scripts. And because of this modular programming, Python is super popular today. Because of these thousands of modules it is providing, 89,300 modules Python is providing for different environments. Whatever environment or domain you are from, Python is providing a module. So if you talk up more on this, right? For data science, separate modules from 10 to 15 modules it has got, like NumPy, CP, Pandas, PyTables, Matplotlib, right? And for big data like PySpark, for testing, for networking, for operating system, for each and every database, Python has got a module using which it can easily connect. Okay, for Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, right? Python can easily connect with any database using these modules. Just this module and the connection details, username and password is enough, right? Yes. And working with files, Excel files, CSV files, JSON files, Excel files, CSV, JSON, XML files, right? All this. Working with Excel, working with CSV, working with JSON, working with XML, all this. So for each and every file, each working with any file format, a separate module. So for CSV, name of the module itself is CSV. For JSON, name of the module itself is JSON. For XML, for each and every file, right, working to read data, to write data into it, right, we got separate modules available. By writing Python code only, we can create PDF files, JSON files, CSV files, right? Yes, for mathematical operation, math module, for statistical operations, and for generating graphs, any types of graphs you can generate, right? Like normal graph, bar graph, histogram, scatter plots, stack plots, right? By using Python. Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Web web applications, right? Web applications. A lot of web applications are getting developed today by using Python, using framework like Django. The rapid speed you can develop web application with that too with very less coding, right? So it has got its own database like SQLite 3. Sorry, it has got its own database like SQLite 3. It has got its own application server. And for automation applications using technologies like data science, IoT, DevOps, especially like Python is used as an implementation language in this. So data science is a blend of techniques. The main technique is ML. For implementing all these machine learning techniques, we require a language. So Python is the mostly chosen or mostly used programming for implementing this machine learning, deep learning, right? And even for big data. For huge data, right? For petabytes of data generation, currently we have got some technologies like Hadoop and Spark, especially Spark, very high speed processing. It's processing huge data in quick time. Implemented using Python, we call like PySpark. For scientific applications, Python is providing CP. For numerical analysis like NumPy. For graphical user for graphical user interface or for animation, it's providing like tkinter or pyqt. For game development, Python is providing separate frameworks like pygame, pycar, pysci, right? And for scheduling tasks, we have got airflow. And for testing or test cases, for software development, software developers make use of Python as a support language. Yes. Business application, Python is one of the best choice in developing e-commerce websites. Database applications, Python can connect with any database. Networking application, even a separate framework, Python is provided like Twisted Python. For audio video application, Python is providing separate applications like Team Player, C Play. Some of examples, right, where some applications developed already. CAD applications are 3D CAD applications, computer-aided designing, embedded applications, the famous embedded application Raspberry Pi, which uses Python for its computation, for computer vision, for face detection, object detection, color detection, for these things, right? Many projects are getting implemented using Python for robotics with Python, data analysis, and desktop applications, single user console applications. Okay, desktop applications, single user console applications, right there. So in this way, these are the various applications we can develop today by using Python. And who are using Python today and top most applications built using Python? Google using Python for its web search system, Yahoo using Python, YouTube using Python, sorry, for its video search system, Facebook using Python, Uber pricing algorithm implemented in Python and ML, machine learning, Instagram built using Python, right? NASA using Python for its research and development activities. The other applications like Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox, all these they're implemented using Python. Netflix, the popular OTT platform, uses Python for its security and subscription related things right there. MMOG, massively multiplayer online games. Maya, a powerful 3D animation, which uses Python. BitTorrent, right? BitTorrent using Python, iRobot for military and commercial operations, hardware testing. Companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all these they use Python for hardware testing purpose. And finally, reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? Yes. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Very less coding, we see in Python. Not even 1/4 coding as compared with other programming languages. Simple syntaxes. Simple syntaxes which looks like normal English statements. Interactive mode given by Python. We can easily interact with Python statement by statement. We can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it use response. Yes. What all the features we see in different other programming languages, all the features we see in Python. Wide varieties of applications. Wide varieties of applications, right? Yes. Just now I discussed, right? Different types of applications where you can develop using Python. Many built-in libraries, thousands of modules, 89,300 inbuilt modules Python is providing for different environments. So these are the reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? This is what we have discussed in the previous session, right? Now, Python comparison with other programming. Python comparison with other programming. Python comparison with other programming. I will take a task and I'll try to implement the task in multiple programming languages. Yes. Okay. I'll take a task. Accepting the two values. Accepting two numbers or two values from the user keyboard. From the user keyboard and performing addition. Accepting two values from the user keyboard and performing addition. Yes. First, I'll write using Java. Later, I'll write using Python. You can compare the code of Java and Python and check how simple the Python statements. So, if you've got knowledge on Java, you can just check with this following code. Just every statement ends with semicolon, class sample. Public static. Public static void main string aux. Public static void main throws IO exception. Right. System.in. Buffer reader BR equal to new buffer reader. Input stream reader. New input stream reader. Buffered reader. New buffered reader. Right. System.out.println. Enter the first number. Enter the first number. String S1. br.readline. Converting to integer. Int I by saying integer.parseInt. Similarly, for the second number, right? Second number, copy these three lines. Copy these three lines for the second number, right? Yes. Enter the second number. String S2 br.readline. string integer dot parse int of s2, and finally saying write system dot out dot println write. Saying I plus j. Either you can use this buffer reader, these things, or you can also use scanner classes for this. So this is the code, right? Yes. So just I'll take a minute in showing the execution in both Java and Python. You can just compare them, right? Just I'm opening Notepad and just I'll copy this to a separate Notepad file, right? And I'll save it. So just go to this. I'm creating a separate folder for this batch, right? Python 7 a.m. batch. Sample.java. At the bottom right, search panel type CMD, press enter, right. CD slash come out of this path, CD. Just change your directory. CD means change directory to Python 7 a.m. batch. Say enter. Now check it. I'm executing. If there are errors, it displays the errors here. If there are no errors, we can execute the code. Yes. One error, right? System.in S capital. S should be in uppercase. System.in should be S should be in uppercase. Yes. System.in input stream reader. Not saved. Control S, save it. Now no errors, right? Java sample you say, right. Enter the first number, enter the second number 20, right. Sum is 30. Yes. I don't know like how many of you understood this code, right? Like you can see some complex words here, like what is class, what is public static void main, what is IO exception, what is input stream reader, what is buffer reader, what is read line, what is parsing, what is read line, integer dot parseInt, right? Yes, all this. Yes. So you can see like a 10 to 12 lines of code, but the same thing, the same task I'll implement in Python, not more than 3 lines. That too with normal English statements, not like a complex code. You won't see any complex word here. Just I'm directly opening this Python shell and write the code in that. Yes, I'm opening this Python shell, right. In the next session, I'll show you downloading and installation of Python step by step. Yes. So this is Python shell. Yes. I want two numbers x and y. X equal to input enter value of x. Y equal to input enter value of y. Enter value of x, input enter value of y, right? Yes. Print x plus y. That's it. This is the coding in Python for the same task, right? This is the coding in Python. Do you see any complex word here? Inputting the value of x, enter the value of y, print x plus y. But here also in Python, we need to say int of input to convert into integer type. By default, this input takes a string. So we need to typecast to integer, just like in Java, we say integer dot parseInt. Here, very simple, int of we should say. Save it within the C drive. Test1 dot py. Any name with dot py extension. Run a run module. Enter value of x10, enter value of y20, sum is 30. Value of x, value of y, and sum is 30. Very simple code in Python, right? No complex word, no complex statements. See, one more example how the statements of Python looks, right? So I'm taking some group of values, set of values, 30, 10, 40, 20, 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? Print x prints the entire list as it is. Print len of x. Length of x means all these elements, length of x. Length of x means number of elements within this. If I want to find the sum of all these elements, 30 plus 10 plus 40 plus 20 plus 50. No need to write any code like other programming, iterating, again adding to each and every sum variable. Just to say sum of x. Sum of x returns the sum of all these elements. Then is my sum of x, sum of all these elements. Yes. Max of x 50. Min of x 10. Min value is 10. Max value is 50. Sum of x, sum of all that elements. Yes. Check this output once. Run module. Length is 5. Sum of all these elements is 150. Max element is 50. Min element is 10. I want to arrange all these elements in ascending order. Print sorted of X. That's it. It arranges all the elements in ascending order. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Arranges all the elements in ascending order. 10 to 50. Sorted of X means ascending. The ascending, if you reverse, you will get in descending. It doesn't have any separate function for descending. Sorted of X ascending. Again, if you reverse, you will get in descending. If I want to append a new element to a list, if I want to add or append a new element to the list, very simple, right? To which list you want to add? X list. What you want to append? What you want to append? 60. X dot append 60. Appending the new element 60 and say print X. Sixty get adding, right? 60 getting added, right? Mm. If I want to remove an element also, it is very simple. X dot remove 40. Very simple coding. You won't see any complex word or complex statements. Looks like normal English statements. Removing 40. Mm. 40 got removed. 40 got removed. Yes, 60 got added. So yes, this is what sample coding. And if I discuss about modules, just I'll show you one couple of examples on these modules. How important the modules in Python. Commonly used module, I'll say import math. Print dir of math. Dir of math. Dir of math, right? Yes, it prints all the properties present within the math module. It will display all the properties present within the math module. These are all the properties present within the math module. There are some variables like e, there are some variables like pi, there are some variables like tau. If you want to print these values, math dot pi, math dot pi, math dot pi. Math dot E 2.71, pi is 3.14, E is 2.71, right? Yes. Save it. Run module. Now, can you see if it doesn't know about any particular function? I don't know how to work with this square root functionality. I don't know how to use it, how to work with it. So it can just get help on it. So in Python, just like print function, we have what help function. Help function, just like print function, we got help function. Help on what? Math dot sqrt. Math dot sqrt. Run module. Help on built-in function square root in the module math. Help on built-in function square root in the module math. So the square root is expecting one value x, it returns the square root of x. It is clearly saying it is expecting that one value x, so it provides some value x, it returns the square root of that x. Print math dot sqrt of 16. Math dot sqrt of 16, right? Run. Four point zero, right? Square root of 16 is 4.0. Next, if it doesn't know about any other functionality in this, right, you can say help on any functionality. You can say help on any of this, right? Help on POW, help on POW, right? Yes, just I want help on this POW. Power. Math.POW 10 comma 3, right? Help on math.POW 10 comma 3. Or help on this POW, right? Help on this POW. You can say first you get help on this. It will say it will just provide help on this power. It is expecting two values, returns x to the power of y. It is expecting two values. It is clearly saying provide two values, it returns x to the power of y. This is the power symbol in Python. X to the power of y, it is saying clearly. So just provide two values. Print math.POW. Ten comma 3. Math.POW 10 comma 3. 10 to the power of 3, that is 1000. Run module. Math.POW 10 comma 3, that is 1000. Yes. In this way, you can get help on any module, and within that, any functionality. If you want help, can get help on this, right? Yes, and provide market. So just generating graphs also is very simple in Python.
Sir,
Generating
there
graph,
each module has
what is it?
so each module has some different function assigned, right?
So each module will have its own functions, mathematical related modules, data
And there
science
are
related
some list of
modules. Yes, many functions will be there, inbuilt functions. No need to write the codes here. Directly by using the functions, it gives the result.
sir. These are created by you or these modules and functionalities?
Inbuilt
Did you
modules.
create?
I said that there are 89,300 inbuilt modules already available,
To,
right? This math is one
yeah,
among it.
among the
So I didn't create it. Already it is available. Just you can
yes,
make use of this functionalities. If you want to find square root directly, you can say math dot square root of 16. We don't need to write any code for it. Already the square root function is already available. So a model consists of many inbuilt functions. We can make use of that function. Okay. Now, how to generate a graph? How simple generating a graph in Python? Check with this. Here also we have got one module for it. Import matplotlib. Matplotlib. Within that we have got a pyplot. So here every in the previous example, if you see every time I need to say math dot math dot math dot math dot. Here also I need to say use this name in each and every line I need to use. Instead of that a very big name, I can use alias name like P or PLT like this. Now I'm saying like PLT dot plot. So here we use plot function to plot. Yes, x coordinate values I'm taking random values. This is a set of x coordinates and set of y coordinates. Set of x coordinates, set of y coordinate values. Now, based on this, right, just I want a graph plt dot show. Just check with this. Yeah, just a graph will be generated from this. Just check with this. 1 5 1 5 2 7 3 4 1 5 2 7 3 4. I got a solid graph in blue color, but I want in different color. I want a dotted graph. In such case also, it's very simple. You want in a different style. So I want a dotted style. Hyphen, hyphen, right. Or you want a color as COLO or color equal to green. Run module. Okay. 1 5 2 7 3 4. We got in green color and that too in dotted style format. Right? In this way, many formats are available. Later we discuss in our regular sessions. And also right now, just I'll one last example. One more graph. See how do you see any complex word here? Plotting X coordinate, Y coordinates, color green I want, dotted style I want, right? But like instead of plot BAR, if you give bar graph, you will get, instead of this HIST, if I give here, histogram will be generated. If I say scatter plots, PIE, pie graph will be generated, right? For example, I want a pie graph. So for example, I want to see that I want to perform analysis on a particular product like mobiles. The name of the mobiles, Samsung, Oppo, Vivo, OnePlus, Samsung, Oppo, Vivo, OnePlus. Okay, these are the mobiles. And the, for example, August sales are like this. Samsung 45, Oppo 10, Vivo 15, and this one 30, OnePlus. These are the sales. And I want a pie graph to be generated. I want a pie graph from August sales. From August sales, I want a pie graph. And labels nothing but the mobile names only. Check a pie graph with different colors. Run module. Can you see a pie graph with different colors, which has got more cells? Samsung has got more cells. Next OnePlus, next Vivo, next Oppo. So I didn't say, okay, so what a pie graph. Do you see any complex word here? The name, mobiles, their sales, a pie graph based on the sales, and in the output, I want labels. So in this way, it looks like. So this is sample. So from the next class, next session onwards, we'll be starting with the actual things. So Python versions, Python software foundation, Python installations, Python execution modes, Python editors, Python IDEs, right? So step by step, we'll be discussing about this in the next session. So tomorrow, Saturday, there is no session. Again, next session will be on Monday. So classes will be from Monday to Friday. Next class will be on Saturday. Sorry, next class on Monday, right? So tomorrow, Saturday, no class. Again, on class on Monday, same time at 7 o'clock, using the same link. Monday and Tuesday also, people can attend the sessions, right? And you can check with the training levels how it goes. Yes. So you can check with this course content once again. In brief, in depth, we'll be discussing about it. Python basics, by Python, history, applications, features, versions of Python, installation, flavors, Python operations, Python modes of execution, batch mode, editors, IDs, Python data types, Python constants, Python variables, comments, input output statements, type conversions, escape sequences, operators, different types of operators, arithmetic, logical, bitwise, different types of IDs like PyCharm, Jupyter, Spider, Eclipse, NetBeans, flow control statements, looping statements, strings, collections, Python lists, Python tuples, Python sets, dictionaries, functions in Python, different categories of functions, argument, default argument, non-default, keyword and non-keyword, types of functions, lambda function, map function, filter function, reduce function, zip function, modules in Python, package in Python, errors and exception handling, file handling in Python, object-oriented concepts in brief, regular expressions, database connectivity. I'm going to show you the installation of one database, working with all the operations. Python data and time, OS module, advanced concepts like iterator, generator, closer, decorator, web scraping, working with CSV, XML, JSON files, graphic programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, and Matplotlib. These 30 topics in brief will be discussed. Apart from that, people who go for Python full stack, the Django framework in brief, and also like the prerequisites like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, MySQL will be discussed in there. So I can just check with this, right? So Python Core Advanced around 70 hours, 2 months duration, line 2.5 months, 5,000 is the course fee. It's an offer batch. UI technologies will be discussed. People who go for full stack. Apart from this Python full stack web development, UI technologies, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap will be discussed. The Django framework, Flask, MySQL, all the above topics from 2 to 6. 70 hours, 2 months will be duration, 7,000 is the cost fee. For Python, 70 hours, framework 70 hours, totally 140 hours. 2 months for Python, 2 months for frameworks, 4 months, 5,000 for this, 7,000 if you are going separately, 12,000. But if you are taking the entire package with a single payment, it is 10K. So the timings I will make it clear, right? First 1 week it will be at 7 a.m. Later it will be at 6 a.m. right? Yes. So you'll be getting each and every session video, soft copy of this class notes, assignments and tasks to work with, a WhatsApp group for technical discussions. Resumes and interview questions, live interactive sessions. So as it's a demo session, I was speaking most of the time, but normal session for every statement I type, you will be responding, right? What will be the output of it? 300 plus code examples, 15 plus applications, creations, right? Yes. If you've got any query, you can just go with your queries, right, everyone? Next class will be on Monday, same timing at 7 o'clock. Any queries you have got?
Our demo session will be continued till Tuesday, right, sir?
Yeah, Monday and Tuesday also you can attend, everyone.
Okay, sir.
Next Wednesday, the link is going to be changed. Okay.
Yes.
But next Monday, I'm going to start with the execution modes, installations, editors, different Python editors, Python IDs, Python versions, right? Python software foundation, right? So we'll be starting with the actual things from Monday, right? Okay. So if I'm done with this, right? So I'm stopping for now. We'll continue tomorrow. Next class will be on Monday, right? At 7 a.m. Same link, same time. Thank you all for your time. Thank you.